What this person feels for you surpasses seduction. What this person sees in you is more than faith. This person feels like you have been able to help teach them. When something truly feels right, when it comes to a relationship, when it comes to seeing that somebody that has pure intentions or that has done the work themselves, how they're going to act, how they're going to treat their significant other, and in your past months, weeks, etc., that you two have formed this bond. They see it surpassing all the limits. Wow. You two met out of nowhere. It was like complete fate. Let's see what we got. Yo. Yeah, but you and this person are more than mirrors of each other. You're tango partners. This is a deeper connection. This is something that surpasses a soulmate. What I see is two people who had to go through quite a few trial and error relationships, if you will, but that's all part of the spiritual journey. Love is the number one tool Spirit uses to teach us, to guide us. It's this unforeseeable force that can change everything in a split of a second. But it's also this tool you can use when you understand how to stay in touch with your emotions, your feelings, and understanding what it means to live and be beyond this existence. I'm telling you, this is one of those connections I see where Spirit literally is guiding you to each other at the exact moment you're supposed to be there. You can't do anything wrong. What I mean by that is if you feel like you're like, man, did I just make the wrong decision? Should I have gone left when I went right? Should I have gone right when I should have gone left? If you even were put in a position where you steer it off course, the way that you two are like magnets for each other and you bounce off each other's motion, there would be some form of rerouting back to you. They would receive one more green light to get faster. They would receive one stoplight to slow them down, to keep you two safe. This connection, this person sees you're not about games. What they're dealing with right now is just still a bit of self-love, and definitely somebody that for a while there was wondering if they would be enough for you. They see now, of course, they're more than enough. It boggles your mind in a way that they could even think. They could think anything less of them. You see, this person, they, in the beginning of your dynamic, pushed away a little bit more than you did. And this was based off of fear of not being enough. They're like, man, my life is grounded, it's secure. And you know what? Adding this person into my life isn't going to change that. This person's also sound and secure. This person is good for me. What I see is this person that's not about games either. Like they're like, I want more than to date around. If I'm going to invest myself into somebody, I'm not saying right from the beginning I have to know that we're gonna stay together. Nothing like that. If I'm gonna invest even thinking about pursuing something with another, I gotta know they're on at least the same page as me. That they're not wanting games, that they're not just wanting to date around, that they're looking for something real and can grow organically and can be a mature relationship. Still people being able to relax and be them full selves and open up. But a relationship where jealousy and self-denial and all of those types of problems, all those life lessons you've been able to experience with other people, both of you, and you don't have to go through those things together. You're grown. I see two people who are deeply on the same page. So, as this blockage has been lifted, what's going further for you guys? That Spirit's just like, hey, here's a little icing on the cake, if you will. Okay. Well, we literally received two grounding cards from the two different decks I used. Wow. The extra bit is both of you are problem solvers. You can be both very hard on yourselves as well. So the thing is remember, if you're being hard on yourself, they're going to be hard on themselves. If you want this person to give themselves the benefit of the doubt, you must do with yourself as well. What I see is two people who definitely know how to make room for what matters, but to not overpack either their space, their energy, aka their responsibilities. Both of you are literally being told to like have your hands out, like receive that you both are gifts to each other. You're both gifts to this world. You're both gifts for each other. And that it's like all I keep hearing is my faith has been restored. You genuinely have restored more than you could even realize people's eyes about what loyalty and love and faith is, by being yourself and trusting yourself. When your heart feels a certain way, you're like, I know my heart does not make that shit up. I trust myself, and I'm going to continue forward, bringing this positive energy everywhere I go. And that doesn't mean things have to be perfect or we avoid the negative to be positive. Far from it. A safe space to be positive, a safe space to talk about what needs to be talked about, a safe space to be real. That literally flows around you. This person and yours connection has a lot more forming to do before you both settle your roots, if you will. But you're right that it's soaring and it's not going anywhere. Receive that this is true and that this is meant for you. Now we're going to talk about the Spiritual Colorado Adventure that I am hosting August 11th through August 16th. That is going to be in the Colorado Rocky Mountains. This trip is just as much spiritual as it is physical. This is a very physical trip. It's going to be all hands on. We're going to be traveling to 3 different national parks and so much more. The spiritual aspect of this trip is every single day I have a workshop in place where we're going to be center focused on a certain topic at hand. That's going to be either guided energy readings, teaching tarot, divine masculine, divine feminine, balancing, training, understandings, different forms of inner child / inner teenager healing work. and diving into your spiritual given abilities. Another thing is every single person is being gifted a spiritual welcome gift, if you will, for the mountains. And every single one of those gifts is going to be the first prints of my Oracle / tarot decks. They are currently in production, and it's going to be a while until they're ready to be for sale. But I'm going to make sure that everything is set to go and have the first prints ready to present to you in the Colorado Rocky Mountains. This trip, I have two, at the point of me filming this, I have 2 early bird spots still available. That's $200 off your trip, and I highly suggest you get on it now. The spots are going fast. All you have to do is go to my website or any of my social media platforms and click on the Spiritual Colorado link in the bio. On any of my accounts, my platforms, and then all over it is linked on my website. The last thing we're going to talk about today is my Twitch channel. Over on Twitch at Uncle Bronze Official, I play video games at night time. It is another way to chill and vibe and hang out with people part of my collectives. If you're a person that enjoys playing video games, or if you just want another chill sesh, hang out in the chat, vibe, talk, ask questions, you should join us at Twitch at Uncle Bronze Official. Another thing that's cool about it, every single live stream, I give away 1 tarot reading for free. It is picked at random. There is a keyword that you would put into the chat, and by putting that keyword in, it would automatically put you into the draw. At the end of the live stream, we go ahead and we see who was picked for the tarot reading giveaway. I would send you instructions for emailing me and going forth and getting that reading. If you are interested in joining us, that is Twitch at Uncle Bronze Official, and all you must simply do to enter the giveaways is be following me on Twitch and get the keyword of the stream and put your name in the draw. That's what I got for y'all today, and I'll see you when I see you. Let's get it.